So in today's lesson, we're going to talk about 1b3. I did this before, but I have to re-upload it because the sound quality was trash. So rather give it to you in better form and the best form, right? So 1b3. A lot of people have seen like Hikaru Nakamura play this, and if you guys don't know who Hikaru Nakamura is, he's one of the best chess players in the world and one of the biggest chess streamers. So after b3, they have a lot of different moves here. So we're gonna go ahead and tackle. Let's tackle d5 first, right? After d5, we're gonna actually play a sneaky move here. We're gonna play knight f3. And they play c5. And if you're in a tournament, you're gonna do this. You're gonna touch your e pawn. You're just gonna touch it. And in tournaments, it's a touch move rule. And you're gonna be like, oh. And then you mouse slip in real life. They're gonna think you meant e3. But then they take here. And then they're like, oh, they just hit the pawn, right? This is where we trick them. We trick them, okay, guys? Now, you have to take a little bit of time on this, and you have to play here. Immediately, if they're a tactical player, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I have a double attack. I'm attacking this, and I'm attacking this. Oh my god, I'm Giga Brain. But from here, we've tricked them. Guys, we have tricked them. What we're gonna play is Bishop B2, but you're gonna look upset. You're gonna look upset the whole time. This is part of the opening. You have to look upset. And you're like, and it looks like you're giving away a free bishop. They take. And they're like, oh, I'm just going to take the knight after. You know, or I'm going to take the rook. You play knight c3, and they're like, oh, well, I'm just going to move away. I'm gonna run away. Bishop b5 check. They play here. Knight c4, the queen's trapped. Knight c4, the queen is trapped. You what? You what? just straight trick them from the opening. Look, if you want to look at the lines, I don't know if you can see the. Can you see this? Yeah, it's +3 +4. Bait, bro. It's bait. Okay, and now if they just, let's say after knight c3 they just take here, and so what? We just take. GG. The e4 pawn is weak. We have a knight developed. We're gonna castle soon. Bishop b5 is always coming. This is b3. This is 1b3, right? Okay, let's go back. So that's a trick if that happens, right? So let's go to b3. And obviously, if you have any questions, you can obviously ask down below. b3, and let's say they play e5. This is the move that they're most likely going to play. Here, and then knight c6, and then we play here. There's a lot of moves to play e3 here, and actually, let's change this here because I want to show you something later. Even Nakamura plays this. I think there's a lot of courses about playing e3 here. We're going to play c4 here. We don't want to allow d5 anytime soon, and now they're going to play knight f6, okay, guys? Knight f6, we're going to play knight here. Knight f3. The natural move, this is the natural move, is to play e5, e4 because this is a natural square for the knight. So if you're able to move the knight, if you're going to move the knight, then it's bad for you. Fair enough. We're going to move it to knight d4. Bishop c5 because they want to develop. And if we ever take, then the position is good for them because they're able to take this way and this way, right? We're not going to do any of that. e3. Okay, e3. Castles. And once they castle, we're going to play knight f5. They're not even going to know what's coming. They play d5. Oh, you know, this is a discovered attack because once they move the pawn, the bishop is now attacking the knight. And we're almost going to take it instantly. And then you need to, like, pray for 2 moves here. There's 3 ways to take. There's 3 ways to proceed in this position. Only one of them is right. If bishop takes, we take here, and this knight gets to c4, and it is almost GG. This pawn is bad. This bishop is bad. Doubled pawns, open c-file. This is a great position for us. Hands down. This knight gets to c4 is almost GG. Okay, guys? This is what we call compensation station. Next, what happens if knight takes? It looks like a great move. And it's always good. Like, we have bishop c4, we have bishop b5. There's a lot of great moves. But the best move here, queen g4, and it's checkmate in 3 moves. You can't stop checkmate. I mean, what more can you want from an opening? Where it gives them 3 choices and 2 of them are bad. It gives them 3 choices and 2 of them are bad. The point is the knight here, and the bishop here, right? And for most of you saying, oh, why they can just play g6, they can stop the mate. You played yourself, right? Knight h6, and now, bam! Now we just have mate. Like, it's insane. We have mate because the knight is attacking here and the bishop is defending all the other squares. Right? The only good way to play is to play with the queen. And now we play knight to here, and now we play, moves like a3, queen c1, knight c3, and we play against this pawn. This pawn's a weakness. And they have a clear weakness that we can attack. And we know what to do. They have to keep thinking. You guys understand what I'm saying? They have to keep thinking. We're just playing moves that we know. This is our set play. We don't have to think. We can use our resources, our, cranial resources for more important things and down, later in the game. Some ideas will be to capture this f6 knight and then take here. Okay? Always keep that in the back of your mind. Not always, but there are some cases that you can do it. Okay? So I hope that you enjoyed this 1b3 kind of run through and kind of speed through. If you have any questions, put them down below. But thank you guys so much.